Well, here we are. It's arrived, Yvonne, and how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So lovely to be back here again for another Christmas pageant.
Rumour it's number 39, is that right?
Oh, it is my 39th, yes. Do you think I'm going to make it to 40? What do you think?
Surely. You will, trust me.
Darling, I'm 79 years old.
Beautiful night for the pageant here in downtown Ocean Street, Victor Harbor.
Yes, it is. It's sunny and very little breeze, no flies, it's just gorgeous. It is the most perfect weather. And I think the wonderful thing is that now that the pageant is on early at 5:30, it's so much more family friendly, don't you think?
Yeah, well, people are just starting to really gather now because the pageant starts in around about 20 odd minutes time. And it's beautiful weather, the setting is huge, and over 60 pageants this year,
yes,
60 floats.
And of course afterwards, it's carols by the sea, round at the reserve.
Yep.
So not down at Wallen Reserve, it got a bit cold down there, but round at Grosvenor Gardens, they're doing carols by the sea, another beautiful family-friendly event, lots of food vans. You should go round. You like food vans.
I'll be there. I love singing Christmas carols. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how have you been? How's your family?
Family's fine. They're scattered everywhere, as you know, but they'll all be home for Christmas, right down to the last grandchild. They wouldn't miss. We have so much fun. It's amazing.
And we look forward to this every year, don't we?
Yes. And your family?
My family is doing pretty well. They're sort of getting younger and I'm getting older, if that makes any sense.
Tell me about it.
One thing I've noticed, Yvonne, when you get older quicker.
That's true. The other thing I've noticed is that our baby is now 40, and I think, good heavens, how did that happen? The youngest.
40-year-old baby, that's amazing. All right, well, we have some amazing sponsors of the 2019 Victor Harbor Christmas Pageant. And we'll kick off with the City of Victor Harbor, provide financial and in-kind support for the event.
Bailey Homes, located on Victoria Street, are being very generous with their assistance.
Wonderful local builders.
Yes.
APM Employment, located on Hindmarsh Road near McDonald's for employment opportunities.
Telstra, Victor Harbor, located in Victor Central Shopping Centre. Thank you, Telstra.
And I notice, or I understand they recently won an in-house award among all Telstra stores too, which is a big pat on the back to the local Telstra store. Well done.
Wonderful.
In the Victor Central. Yep.
And we've got Hearing Australia. They're located in the Victor Central Shopping Centre as well. Perhaps you should go to see them.
I think I probably should. I'll go to hear them.
I give you a hard time, don't I?
Country Gates, Hindmarsh Tiers Road, Myponga. Thank you.
They make beautiful gates.
And Remedy 8, Adelaide-based company specialising in bespoke concrete remediation.
So they are Remediate is their name.
How cool is that?
We also have, you go,
Rotary Club of Victor Harbor and
the Encounter Bay Rotary Club. Jointly running this amazing pageant, and they are so organised. We're very fortunate.
So we're really looking forward to, in beautiful bathed in sunshine. It's around 5:25 in downtown Victor Harbor, South Australia. We're standing by for the start of the 2019 Rotary Clubs Encounter Bay of Victor Harbor and Encounter Bay and Victor Harbor Rotary Club's 2019 Christmas pageant. And it's going to be a beauty, Yvonne.
It is indeed. They commence the pageant at 5:30, but of course it takes a while for them to get to us.
And the first sign of this year's 2019 Victor Harbor pageant.
Absolutely, think you're right. Oh, this is so exciting. Keep your eyes open. I can see flashing lights. It has to be the police vehicle. And once again, many of you have already seen this, but they're about to come in front of us. Can you hear them?
That's the only time I want to hear that sound of the pageant. They do an amazing job, SAPOL, South Australian Police, incredible.
And they're just coming into sight now. Have a look at that. The police vehicle with its lights flashing and the town crier following right behind.
What a beautiful police vehicle.
Hear ye, the town crier. Welcome everybody everybody to
See, where would we be without our police services and, of course, all the emergency services, Yvonne?
Yes.
And I know they're featuring in the pageant.
And right behind we have the Rotary Club of Victor Harbor, and the Boy Scouts are also accompanying the Rotary Club of Victor Harbor.
Our town choir is pretty much world famous, you know. He's won international competitions.
He has indeed. And of course, there is the sign that's announcing the Christmas pageant.
Hello, town choir. There he is, Michael Willett, town choir champion.
And here again, the Rotary Club of Victor Harbor, and behind them I can see coming into view the Victor Harbor Army Cadets.
Don't they look well drilled?
They do. What a great group of young people, and they're marching really well.
Great training,
Yes.
any service cadet unit, isn't it?
It certainly is. And a lot of them go on to join the army, you know. Behind them we have the South Australian pipes and drums.
And they're playing as well, your beauty. I start crying, Yvonne, don't worry.
Well, I used to do Highland dancing.
Magnificent. S.A. Pipes and drums.
Jesus is the reason for the season. This is the South Coast churches combined.
What a caption. Jesus is the reason for the season.
For the season.
How good is that?
Absolutely. And here we have this wonderful group coming through. There you've got Joseph and Mary and the baby Jesus under the Star of Bethlehem. Isn't that just gorgeous? And behind we have the three wise men.
That looks like a real baby. Joy to the
I think
world,
it
it is
might be a real baby.
My goodness, Mary and Joseph.
So the real reason for Christmas, and right behind them we have coming into view now Victor Central / Oops Security.
This is a beautiful old carriage.
Isn't it beautiful?
Look at that.
A horse-drawn carriage, 2 Clydesdale horses, an antique 14-person carriage under sponsorship of Victor Central Shopping Centre and Oops Security. That is a magnificent vehicle, isn't it?
Well, look at those horses, Yvonne.
And this carriage will be on display in the Victor Central Shopping Centre Mall from the 29th of November to the 14th of December.
They just put on a handbrake, you see that?
Oh, yes.
Magnificent,
We have
beautiful horses.
Horses. They call themselves horse problems, but aren't they beautiful? Okay, who have we got?
And even a little trolley for the horse leaving behind. Oh wow, how good is that?
The Victor Harbor Childcare and Education Centre is here with all their young people. Victor Harbor Childcare and Education Centre with children and adults walking along dressed up in Christmas themed costumes. And there's so many of them, isn't it just terrific to see them? A lovely opportunity for the young people to be involved, Ken.
Look at the mums and young children, all part of the dress up, even folks in wheelchairs, Yvonne.
Yes.
So that's the Victor Harbor Childcare and Education Centre.
And then we have something called Songlines of the Sea.
That's interesting.
It is indeed. I don't know a lot more about it, but Songlines of the Sea. Oh yes, look, it's coming into view. Wow, look at those
Beautiful
sea
float.
creatures. It speaks for itself, does it not?
Yes, beautiful.
And now, coming into view now, we have the The Mighty All-Stars cheerleading group.
Now this is something in your corner, isn't it, dance?
Well, yes, I taught dance for years and I was a dancer for years, but I don't know that I ever did a cheerleading group. Here they are, so many young people happily involved. Aren't they delightful?
Mighty All-Stars. The dance group.
And right behind them, we have the Victor Harbor MFS, that is the Metropolitan Fire Service.
Look at this old fire truck, how good is that?
Look at the little fire truck, isn't that gorgeous?
I reckon the Keystone Cops will be on there somewhere.
And here come the big fire trucks,
What
and
a
they're making
beautiful
plenty of noise. And of course,
It's sort of the old and the new, isn't it?
isn't it just?
Wow.
That old fire truck is something to behold. Really, we don't need to say too much.
That young fellow with the hose is having a ball, pulling everyone down.
Yes.
Beautiful trucks.
Aren't they
Magnificent.
And thanks to everyone in the trucks. We need them. Now, coming into view, we have the Lions Club of Victor Harbor and Port Elliot.
Another amazing community service group.
And their theme is the Lion Club, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Which is really a good play on words, I think.
Serving the community, Victor Harbor and Port Elliot Lions Club. Well done.
Followed by Estia Health, Ebbing Counter Bay.
You see, we're really lucky. There are a lot of elderly care services in our area, Yvonne.
Yes, indeed. And following right on, coming into view now, is the Hindmarsh Valley CFS unit. Oh, is it the Victor Harbor? Well, it's a country fire service unit. I can remember when my husband was involved, and we'd be up in the middle of the night and off to go.
Oh, there's
so we do.
Koala Bear. He has a special name, hasn't he?
It is.
Smokey.
It's
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the koala, and that is the Hindmarsh Valley vehicle.
Hello, Smokey. I can't use that expression. He's on fire tonight. Smokey the Bear. Wonderful.
Oh, Ken, look who's coming now. It's Olive the Snowman.
Oh.
So this is from Christie Floats. Olive the Snowman. And also we have Baby Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Here they come. Olive the Snowman and Baby Mickey and Minnie
are just coming into view now.
Coming into view now.
Yes.
You know, I was lucky enough to compare Hollywood on Ice once with Mickey and Minnie. They're great characters.
Aren't they? Look at that beautiful float. And right behind them, another band.
Hello, Mickey. Hi, Minnie.
This is the Enfield Brass Band. It's a community-based musical group providing entertainment, concerts and participating in band competitions.
We look forward to them every year, pretty much in the pageant, the Enfield Brass Band, Yvonne.
They're a good marching band. They also help out with Christmas pageants and commemoration events. And they're followed by the Victor Harbor Reception to 7 School.
How good is that?
The children dressed in their Christmassy, and look, they're bubble blowing. Oh, look at that, bubbles floating in the air, how pretty.
Isn't it great to see young kids enjoying themselves?
Have a look, the Victor Dragons. Now these people are from the dragon boats.
They have boats and they actually race on the lake.
They do, and you know, it's fun and it's fitness, but mainly it's non-competitive, it's people getting together, having a good time, and you know, I think dragon boat racing.
Look at the dragon's head.
Isn't it gorgeous? Well done.
Hello, dragon boat people.
And they have a great time.
They sure do. They're very popular too. I know a lot of people who are really enthusiastic about that Dragon Boat Club.
Here's Phil Hoffman Travel.
Amazing float, this one. How beautiful is that? The Phil Hoffman Travel float.
And right behind them we have Dance with Leah, which is a local dance school. She offers a wide variety of classes with diverse choreography combined with quality technique training.
Because that's wonderful for character building and
Yes.
physical health and
Yes,
whatever
indeed.
dances. Did you say dance or dance?
I say dance. I'm a South Australian. But, you know, many years ago I had my own dance school down here with 300 students, and those were wonderful years.
So Dance with Leah, beautiful.
And
Now we have
Bunnings in Victor Harbor.
a new big...
This is still Dance with Leah coming through. So I think perhaps we need to... Here they are, having a lovely time dancing their way down the road. Goodness, so many of them. That's delightful to see.
You know, it's amazing. I was just going to say that unless you're involved in it, I know you still have an eye on dance, but
Yes.
if you're not, this is an eye-opener to
Yes.
see how many young people are in dance groups in this local area.
It teaches so many things, good deportment, obviously, dance skills, and it also teaches a discipline, self-discipline. It's an amazing...
Coordination, yep.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
we
here's
have
Santa's
amazing
workshop.
new big
Santa's workshop.
home warehouse, don't we?
Yes, we do.
What's it called?
It's called Bunnings. I
Bunnings.
believe. The big green warehouse. But look at Santa's workshop, and right behind we have Santa's helpers.
Santa's Bunnings warehouse. Wow.
Now the Victor Harbor Hockey Club is coming along here.
Hockey 1, Hockey 2. Oh, look who it is. Look who is
Dame
that.
Edna. Dame Edna.
Dame Edna. Pops up everywhere.
Indeed.
I can't get that high anymore. Just better do that easily.
Well, this is the Historic Motor Vehicles Club.
They're an amazing group of people. They put on some incredible functions, swap meets, car shows, show and shines, you name it.
Look at those beautiful old vehicles. Now,
You used to have one, didn't you?
Oh,
Several.
yes. But, well, I didn't have several vehicles at once, but I certainly drove some of these older vehicles at one stage.
That's a Vauxhall,
Do
that
you
one.
know what's... Yes, come on, you know the vehicles when you see them.
Beautiful mustard coloured MG there. And the Vauxhall, not sure whether it's a Velox or a Wyvern, but it's a Vauxhall. I think they're British made.
Oh, look, Zest Theatre Group Incorporated coming into view now. So Zest Theatre Group is a not-for-profit community theatre group, and the float this year is a celebration of Christmas by our Zest participants, is what they are telling me. And they'll be singing Christmas songs and we'll have a vehicle. And they are singing Christmas songs.
There they go. They've just gone by the Zest Theatre Group, and they put on some amazing shows. You know, one thing that I'm really enthralled is the quality of live shows
Yes.
that various organisations, the high school, the Zest Group, put on down here. They're world class in
They're quite amazing. Oh look, here's the Fleuria Aquatic Centre.
They're great friends of ours as well.
And their Christmas celebration is showing all that they have to offer. The Fleuria Aquatic Centre.
Mega Splash.
Yes, lots of wonderful things going on up there. And they're all dressed in their Christmas festivity. It's so good to see so many people involved.
You know, I've been out to the Fleuria Aquatic Centre out of Hayborough there a couple of times, and you see everyone you know from your whole life almost out there.
That's right. Yes, it's quite a community get-together, isn't it?
I think we've got a funny clown coming on stilts in a moment. He's just stepping over a little boy on a scooter. I hope he doesn't fall over. This very tall clown on stilts.
Goodness, it's a stilt walker. Oh, they're so clever, these people. How do they do it, Ken?
You know, I can't even stand up in the shower.
You said that.
People have said to me, do you go surfing? I said, no. magnificent pageant, Yvonne, absolutely. And we're not even halfway through yet.
Wonderful to see that stilt clown. And now we have Next Step Dance Studio, another dance studio in the area. We're very well served these days. Back in my day I was the only one, but now we have several choices. So this is the Next Step Dance Studio. Once again, lots of lovely young people involved.
And they're very excited too, aren't they?
Yes. I'm so happy.
Hello, dance group people.
I'm very confident.
Ordered house shirt. That one's got on. Ooh.
Victor Harbor and Galway Sea Rescue Squadron coming into view now.
We owe them a massive pat on the back.
We do. They've got 2 vehicles coming through and they are always on hand to rescue people at sea.
Look at that seacraft.
I know.
How amazing is that?
Incredible. They do some amazing work, really. They cover the waters around here and assist people as needed, and we do thank them very much for their volunteer work.
They're all volunteers, the Volunteer Marine Rescue Group.
Here comes their next vehicle and boat, so there are 2 of them, Victor Harbor and Galway. It's amazing what they do, they're incredible boats.
I mean, you don't need these people until you
need them, that's right.
But they're there. So reliable and voluntary. The sea rescue teams everywhere, really. Look at that beautiful boat. Volunteers at work, Victor Harbor and Galway Sea Rescue.
So now...
Well done, boys and girls, gentlemen,
I'm sure you can
ladies.
tell me about this next one. It's known...
Oh, look who it is.
Ken, you talk all about it.
It's the Happy FM radio float. PJ Fegan there at the wheel. New girl Dana Colshaw waving away there. Oh, well done. Absolutely. Happy FM. And of course we're using our website for the online television IT address, radio901.com.au. And again, g'day to all the folks watching us on the online TV. Great to have you along. Here is another emergency unit.
But what is this we've got just coming through now? I think it's Travel Associates in Victor Harbor. Well, that is a very cute setup. Look at that.
I wonder if that character has a name.
I'm just wondering that myself.
What is he, a platypus or?
Well, I do know that coming into view...
he's Paddy the platypus.
There you go. And here's the South Coast State Emergency Service. Again, people who volunteer, who often put their lives on the line to assist when there are disasters, fires and storms. The South Coast State Emergency Service, they have 4 vehicles coming through now. Once again, very well equipped. And we do thank the volunteers for all that they do.
And here is the SES Community Education Unit. Look at those murals and decals on the side of that vehicle. They do an incredible job in the schools.
Yes.
Know your risk and know your plan. Of course, we're about to head into a huge heat wave period of time, and you would know, being a country girl, about fire plans.
Yes, indeed. Now we have the St. Louis Home Care Victor Harbor coming through. I assume that was someone from there, yes, but we've got a bit of a gap in proceedings. That's okay.
One happy little fairy girl on a hobby horse has stolen centre stage.
She is so delighted to be in the pageant.
Look at all the people watching, by the way. Their smiles are from ear to ear, Yvonne.
They are so excited. And they behave so well. You know, the children do stay back behind the white line, which is for their safety, but it also helps the people in the pageant.
Well, we're almost only halfway through, so a lot more to see and marvel at in this year's 2019 Victor Harbor Christmas Pageant. Thanks to the
people up on the
Rotary clubs. Oh yes.
So they're not only down on the roadsides, packed in, but they're also on any available balcony.
The people watching can see a lot of the folks now on the roadside and also on the balcony at the famous historic Grosvenor Hotel, which is over 100 years old, I believe you are.
Yes indeed.
Hi to all the folks up there on the balcony.
Now,
coming into view
is, here's the St. Louis Home Care Victor Harbor vehicle. They, of course, assist people to stay in their homes and be cared for rather than having to move to a nursing home.
Dog, a poodle dog in the passenger seat.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Yes, look at it.
Your home, your choice, your care.
Now, we also have the South Coast District Hospital coming up into view now, just almost.
You know, they've saved me on a few occasions, I can tell you.
Yes, I know. They're absolutely amazing. So we have, I understand, they have a foam igloo that they've made, but right now we're just seeing some of the staff from the South Coast District Hospital. Hello! Lovely.
Hello, South Coast Hospital people. Thank you.
Thank you for all that you do.
It really is a great facility.
Yes, we're very fortunate to have a hospital.
And we have some of the latest equipment there as well in certain areas, so well done.
People giving out gifts to the children, also from the South Coast Hospital. So they're actually giving out lollies for the kids.
You know where the biggest kid is, don't you?
Yes, I do. Sitting next to me.
I'm only 5, you know.
Sitting next to me.
Magnificent pageant, beautiful weather, so many families and little ones. I can see grandmas and granddads, probably even some great grandmas and granddads there as well.
I think so. I know so. I can see a couple across the road, yes. And see how they're all leaning out to see what's coming next. So there's a little bit of a gap in the pageant, but the children are so excited to see what's coming next.
So straight after the pageant tonight, you can go to Grosvenor Gardens Country for the carols and meet Father Christmas.
Indeed, yes. Now, nearly coming into view is, from the South Coast Hospital, a foam igloo. We've got some Christmas boxes walking ahead of them. I think there's so much lolly giving away that it's holding up the igloo. But it's coming into view now, so I will tell you about it. This is a foam igloo from the South Coast Hospital. It's made from recycled foam packaging. So it's 12 months worth of recycled packaging from refrigerated medications delivered to the hospital.
How cool is an igloo? Get that? How cool is an igloo?
Oh, you are so smart. But look, isn't that wonderful? They've made this wonderful igloo out of all their recycled packaging.
See, that's very innovative, isn't it?
It's so
very visionary.
Congratulations, South Coast.
And here are your favourite people in view now, riding for the disabled.
Riding for the disabled. Now they do a wonderful job.
Don't they?
They have a lovely horse called Bindi, and disabled children are able to learn to ride. There's Bindi, the horse, and they also have, following on the float, the riding for the disabled Willie the barrel horse, and Smiley the mascot horse, and some of the volunteers who assist with riding for the disabled. It's the most fantastic organisation.
I've actually ridden on Willie not wooden, is he? His metal, I think.
Yes.
I've actually ridden on Willie. Look at him. How resplendent does he look?
Yeah, look.
Riding for the disabled.
Thank you to Riding for the Disabled.
You see, the opportunity for people who are disabled to do, shall we say, everyday things,
yes,
there's nothing to hold you back, really, is there?
Absolutely. There goes the Fluria Cancer Support Foundation, assisting people who are undergoing cancer, and here's the City of Onkaparinga Pipe Band.
I'm going to cry again. Hanky! I love those pipe bands.
And one of the pipers today is playing a set of bagpipes that were played at President Kennedy's funeral.
Oh, wow.
And another is playing his father's bagpipes that were played in the 50s for Queen Elizabeth.
You know, I was lucky enough to go to the Edinburgh Tattoo. Incredible place.
Here comes the CFS again, Lower Inland Valley Country Fire Service. Again, volunteers who are out there.
Lower Inland, the Country Fire Service people, number 44. Merry Christmas to you too.
And here's the National Karate Academies.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all these young people learning karate. It's a family-friendly organisation, and they learn self-defence but also great discipline learning karate. They also learn respect for each other, and there's a lot of them learning.
See, National Karate Miranda Kai.
Yes.
Oh. See, they've got their cushions and things so you don't actually hurt yourself.
I think coming into now is still the karate group. Yes, that's still the karate now, and behind them we have Physio Extra. So Physio Extra and MyPod in Victor Harbor, who provide physiotherapy and podiatry assistance to people. They're a jolly lot.
I used to think that word was pirates, but it's Pilates.
It's Pilates, yes. Oh look, Fluria Education for Dogs and their owners.
How amazing is that?
We have their trained pet dogs with their handlers walking with the Fluria Education for Dogs and owners banner.
I wonder what training they give them, probably in obedience and...
Yes, no, learning exactly what to do.
You think they teach them mathematics and English or something? No,
no, just
quite.
how to sit and stand. Yeah. Steam Ranger, Heritage Railway.
Magnificent Heritage Railway. Again, all volunteers, Yvonne?
Yes. So the Steam Ranger Christmas vehicle with helper elves.
Look at that. Is that the old train that used to run on the causeway? I think it might be.
I think it might be.
You sure it is? Yeah, it was restored out there at the Port Edith Museum. Yeah, restored with joint support of the both council, Victor Harbor and Alexandrina. So that vehicle used to run on the causeway years ago.
That's right. I remember going in it. I remember the horse-drawn tram before that even. That's how old I am.
I don't believe you. What a wonderful pageant this year, beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Huge crowds of people of all ages.
And again, we remind you that Carols by the Sea will commence immediately following the pageant, and will really go right through till 8:30. So you'll have the opportunity with your family to enjoy singing Christmas carols, listening to the music, availing yourself of food from the food vans. There are plenty of them around there.
So another big blue vehicle coming into view now.
Now I understand that this is the Southern Fluria Historical Museum.
and apparently featuring a jazz band as well.
Apparently, not that I can hear anything just yet, and they're going very slowly. So I'm just looking to see.
No, it's the Hearing Australia vehicle.
Oh, so it is. So,
Pop in for a hearing check today.
so we won't take any notice of our list.
We didn't hear that, did we? I mean, you know, it's important to have all sorts of physical and mental functions checked, hearing, eyes, all those sorts of things, because you know, the sooner you get onto health issues, the better, isn't it?
Well, yes, things can be resolved more quickly. So thank you to Hearing Australia for being there. And then this is followed by the Victor Floral Art and Garden Club. Oh no, it's the Hotel Victor. Goodness me. They are out of order, but never mind. We will just see what we can see. Lovely to see the Hotel Victor involved.
More young people. There's so many young people in the pageant this year.
I know. That's the wonderful thing, and they love to be involved.
Christmas hats and wise men.
Oh, here's the Hotel Victor coming through again.
He's got a big fork, that one, that young fella there, he's got a huge fork. And they're giving out lollies too, Hotel Victor.
Yes, here they are still.
There's the chef there, cooking away. I wonder what he's making. There. Now we have the stay and play at the Victor vehicle.
And coming into view now, the Great Southern Basketball Association.
I was wondering when the basketball team would appear.
There are 5 clubs here. The green uniform are the Saints, blue are the Wildcats, black is Gula, red is the Pistons, and yellow are the Lakers. And listen to everybody cheering as they go past. They're very popular.
My little girl played for the Celtics, you say?
Yes.
Way back.
Yes.
20 odd years ago.
So it's Celtics, is it?
Celtics. Yep.
Well, here they are. There they are. Right
Wildcats,
in front of you.
Celtics. I think the music is actually called Celtic, but I've heard the basketball team referred to as Celtics.
And here come the Pistons.
That's a great name for a basketball team, the Pistons.
We have an immense...
Pretty sure there's one in America, the Pistons.
Yes.
Lakers.
Goodness, we have an immense number of young people in this area. So many of them available out here tonight.
And they're also happy and proud, aren't they?
Indeed they are.
They're in the zone, so to speak, Yvonne.
And they're confident, and that's the main thing. National Pharmacy's now coming through with a Christmas tree, snowman, and people in lovely Christmas costumes.
Makes you feel like singing that song, doesn't it? Frosty the Snowman.
But they certainly have gone all out with their Christmas costumes.
Hello, all the Frosty people.
Now, very, very exciting.
Oh, look.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Now.
Oh, but you know what? We know we're well into the pageant when we start seeing
I wonder
Thomas.
if the Fat Controller is there somewhere.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Do you think so?
Now, Thomas the Tank is made by Ray and Joanne Ham. They absolutely make the most beautiful floats for the pageant. And look, there's real steam coming out of Thomas's stack. Isn't that wonderful?
That is a beautiful version of Thomas the Tank.
Well done.
Didn't that series and those little toys capture all the kids' imagination?
Yes, look, they're all
Thomas
so
the Tank.
excited. Look, there's pointing. Oh, look, Mum, there's...
Do you know, I had a electric train set when I was a kid. Every kid still wants to be a train driver.
That's right.
Or a policeman.
Well, our grandchildren have train sets at our house, I tell you. At Christmas time you can hardly walk. And we've got a big house, as you know, a big old house. And there are train tracks and trucks and all sorts of things all over the place. We just have to tread carefully.
So there you go. We've had Thomas at Tank, and now pretty soon we're going to have coming into view one of the new opportunities, in this case for men, to gather together and the camaraderie and share good and bad things and build stuff and whatever.
It's the Victor Harbor Men's Shed, and it's a terrific thing because, you know, so often people retire and they leave behind their own shed.
That's it.
You know, men have sheds, and then suddenly they're living in an apartment without a shed. So the men's shed means that these people with all the expertise and ability to make things and do things can get together and help each other, and it's also a great social time.
And I mean, a lot of these men, you know, are maybe on their own or had illnesses and whatever, and the camaraderie just... One thing that's outstanding, you can see the pictures now, is they're all in uniform, Yvonne.
Yes, they are. And
there's that commonality.
Yes. Look at the Christmas tree. It's delightful. Yes, they've got their uniforms on.
They're making stuff, see? Carpentry.
Yes, it's all happening.
I know a lot of fellows who belong to that men's shed.
Yes.
And they can't speak highly enough of it.
Well, I think it's wonderful.
Well done, men's shed men.
You know where to go if you want something made, I think.
Now you've got a spirit level. He's in the spirit.
I believe we have another radio station.
Yes, our old mates from
here.
Our old mates from Power of M and 5MU. Very resplendent, colourful vehicle there.
Yep, they're the feel-good station for the South Coast.
I wonder if Ian Wright's in there somewhere. Could be. We'll soon see, won't we?
So they tell me they play the best songs all the time and bring you Christmas cheer. There was a time years ago when I used to do a segment on 5MU when they had a studio here in Victor Harbor.
Yeah, me too. I used to do the breakfast program.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, on 5MU. Yeah, going back a few years. G'day, mate. Oh, there you go.
Is Power FM still at their second vehicle coming through now?
There have been all sorts of, in the commercial radio sphere, all sorts of out and about vehicles. I remember when SAFM had Black Thunders and then White Thunders, you name
right. It did. And the ABC has the red car. Those excited children. Listen to those voices. They're just so excited.
They won't be able to sleep tonight. Mind you, not being able to sleep is practicing for Christmas Eve. What do we have here?
Well, I think it's the Kite and Rock Surf Lifesaving Club.
No, it's more 5MU.
Oh, it's more 5MU. So
and there he is.
So it is, yes.
Hello, Ian. How are you, mate? There he is. G'day, mate.
Now we have the Kite and Rock Surf Lifesaving Club coming through. And look, again, lots of young people involved. Surf lifesaving is a wonderful opportunity for people of all ages, and young ones can start as nippers and learn right from at a very young age surf lifesaving.
They're amazing, those blow-up vehicles,
look at this.
rubber duckies.
Look, Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter. And again, this is one of Ray and Joanne Hand's floats. Good on Harry Potter.
How good is that?
Oh, that's fantastic.
J.K. Rowling, isn't it, Harry Potter? I love those movies. I'm going to get one of those tree limbs and fly around. They call that something. I'm not quite sure what it is. You fly around the sky on a tree limb.
I can quite imagine you doing it.
All right, we're back to Investigator College. Young people there just passing by, and a truck with presents. In the Investigator College vehicle there.
Oh, look at this. This is a horse tram, a mini horse tram. And again, it is Ray and Joanne Ham have made this beautiful little mini horse tram.
They built some incredible things, don't they? You can't believe it. They had those little cars last year, I think it was, and you actually walked like Fred Flintstone vehicles.
Yep.
No wheels, just feet.
I know. Oh, look, here comes
SA Railways.
Here comes the Fortuna Dance Centre.
More done. Oh, how clever are they? Look at that.
Done.
How would you rate them out of 10?
I think
11, wouldn't
very
you?
well indeed. That's a very lovely presentation.
How beautiful is that? Fortuna Dance Centre.
Well, all the girls following on behind with their beautiful ballet costumes, all from Fortuna Dance
They're
Centre.
tap dancing, aren't they?
Yes, you can hear it.
I tried that once, I fell off a tap. Not really.
Oh dear. Oh, look, a jungle float. It's Ray and Joanne Han again have made this wonderful jungle float.
One of those monkeys are doing, just hanging around, see?
Look at that. Oh, yes, look.
Jungle float.
Monkeys hanging all over the place.
What an amazing pageant, and yeah, the outstanding thing is so many young people. Dance groups, sporting groups,
Oh, look at the rocking horse.
sea
It's
rescue
coming.
squadrons, rocking horses.
Look. A
Oh my
rocking
goodness,
horse.
look who this is.
A rocking horse and the fairies.
Is that a special rocking horse?
It is a very special rocking horse, and guess what? It's been made by Ray and Joanne Ham.
Wow,
And behind that we have a merry-go-round, also made by Ray and Joanne. Look at the merry-go-round. Oh, that's delightful.
That's a beautiful rocking horse, isn't it?
It is indeed. And a snowman. And guess who made
More snowmen.
Guess who made the snowman?
Oh,
Ray
no.
and Joanne Ham
Batman
again.
and Robin, no.
Look, he's a good snowman. And
How about the bike? How about the big, it's a trike bike,
it
isn't
is
it?
a trike bike, I reckon, yes. It's a great bike to have. You can do a lot of touring on that. Oh, it's getting very exciting.
Wow.
You know, it's
Flash
becoming
is
very
that?
exciting. When we see these people, we know we're getting close to the special
That is a
man.
magnificent machine. Okay,
Frozen,
here
a
we
scene
are.
from Frozen, also made by Ray and Joanne.
Terrific
That's a
presentation, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is, from the musical Frozen. And you know, when we get close to Santa's workshop, which is just coming into
You
view,
can hear all those hammers and saws and that working away making toys in Santa's workshop. Busiest time of the year for Santa and his helpers.
oh look at that! Look at the workshop Santa they've got there. Oh, that's a pretend Santa. That's his workshop. And again, it's Ray and Joanne who have made the workshop, Santa's workshop. And now, the very, very most important person of all is coming into view. Oh look, I'm so excited.
Jingle bells, here we
It's
go.
Santa. It's Father Christmas. Look at the children.
Hi
so
Santa, all the boys and girls are
on
going.
his sleigh. And his sleigh was made by
Crazy.
Encounter Centre Incorporated. Oh, he's here. He's here. Hooray. Merry Christmas, everybody. There he is on his sleigh. What a wonderful pageant it's been.
I was amazed, as I said, all the young people, in the dance groups, the sporting groups, the emergency groups, people of all ages, but in particular, I believe the young people really featured in a proud and exciting way in this year's pageant.
That's so wonderful, and we also know that when young people are featuring, there are many parents behind them encouraging them,
they're here,
giving them the opportunities.
They're here as part of the family group, and yeah, it just does your heart so much good.
Yes.
And we wish everyone, don't we, a very Merry Christmas,
a safe and happy Christmas. Have a wonderful time with your families, and we will look forward to seeing you again in 2020 for the 2020 Christmas pageant.
Happier plenty in 2020, and the big word is it's Yvonne's 40th pageant call.
Okay, so we'll have to try and make it.
I'm sure you will. Well, there you go.
It's been really delightful.
A pleasure again, Yvonne.
A pleasure to be with you, Ken.
Yeah.
Wonderful to be in this gorgeous situation, and we thank everybody for everything they've done to make it all possible. To everyone out there in the street, Merry Christmas, have a safe and happy New Year, and we wish you all the very best for the year ahead for 2020.
And thank you to everyone watching around the world, so to speak, on the radio901.com.au IT address. And thanks to our cameraman Steve Adams, our director Michael Morris, Roxy for the installation of all the sound equipment, and all the amazing sponsors, Yvonne.
The sponsors have been absolutely wonderful, and we do thank them for their input. And also, we do remind you that Carols by the Sea will commence shortly, and it will go through until 8:30. So avail yourselves of that opportunity. Well, I think it's time for us to go. And to everyone watching around the world, we wish you a wonderful Christmas, a happy and safe New Year, and thank you for being with us.
Cheers.
Bye for now.
Cheers, everyone.